Well, hi folks, and welcome to another exciting episode of Art Tips with John. I am your host, John Morris, the painter of memories, and welcome to the show that teaches you not only how to build a successful art business, but also how to unleash your creative talent. In today's show, we are going to be talking and teaching you how to build on your Instagram following. That and so much more in today's show. So welcome to you all. Okay folks, in today's show I want to give you 10 killer tips to help you build and engage your Instagram audience. Now, first of all, what is Instagram? Instagram is a platform that's owned by Facebook, and it is a picture and video based platform which is ideal for all you artists and creative minds out there. And we want to jump straight into this quick video on how to build your Instagram following. So tip number one that we want to look at is posting daily to increase engagement. Personally, I post maybe 2 or 3 times a day with various things that I'm doing. I don't just post the same thing of your artwork all the time. Vary the posts up. So what I would encourage you to do is to choose maybe 3 topics. Maybe if you are a pet painter, for example, you will post a picture of you painting a pet. Then you might post, a picture of the completed painting. But if you have a pet of your own, why not include them into your posting? Because what that'll do, that will allow the audience to see a little bit more about you and engage with you a little bit more, as opposed to posting all your paintings time after time after time after time, and people eventually get bored with that. So that's tip number one. I would encourage you to post no more than maybe 3 times a day. I know some people say post between 1 and 5 times a day. 3 to me seems to be the optimal number, because otherwise your audience has got too much content to try and actually browse through. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2, which is a really, really important tip, is know what time your followers are active. You can find out this information on your Instagram account, where you go into settings. If you click that little box where it gives you all the options to log out and everything there, you will have a little section that says your activity, and that will give you all the information that you need, where your audience is from, what times they're most active, even what days they're most active, and what they're viewing the most. This has proved to be really, really valuable content, because obviously there's no point in posting if there's nobody there to view it. Tip number 3, engage with your audience and interact with them to boost engagement. Now, what does this mean? Well, when somebody comments on your artwork, for example, or on your post, I have seen people time and time again just put a love heart next to it, or just click a like button if it's on Facebook, and not actually comment back on the people that are commenting to them. What that does is kill any engagement and possible conversation. Now, why you need to converse with people and just say, hey, thanks so much for your comment, thanks so much for your engagement, or whatever it is, how are you doing today? Get a conversation going, because that will encourage other people to actually engage with you as well. If you can prove to people on Instagram, Facebook, or wherever you are that you're actually a real person, you are more likely to sell your artwork than if you're someone that just clicks a generic like button and that's it. So tip number 4, create branded hashtags and monitor their use. For example, I've got a couple of hashtags that I use. I will use hashtag John Morris Fine Art, or hashtag John Morris Art from the Heart, and then you can see how people are using it. If you do this right from the beginning, when your audience is engaging with you a lot more, you will be amazed at how they're actually engaging with your hashtag. For me, for example, I have a lot of people that post different cat paintings and different cat art and different cat photographs that they've taken. This allows me then to engage with the audience and go through and like their posts. Now, why is that really important? Well, that takes us to tip number 5, which is really, really important: liking other people's content. You might think, well, I just want people to like my content. And it's a very arrogant approach, if I may say so. The reason that you want to like other people's content is because you want to show engagement with them. If you show engagement with them, they will ensure engagement back. This helps grow, certainly my following, probably a couple of 100 people a week. I think at the moment we are 100 followers for every 2 to 3 days of promoting of marketing, which is really, really good and this is all organic. This has not cost me a penny. Okay, maybe just a few minutes here and there of just liking other people's posts in my targeted niche. So that's tip number 5. Tip number 6 is know what kind of post that your audience likes and engage with them. Now, what the heck does this mean? Well, You've got to know your audience and understand them to provide the best content possible, right? Well, that's a no-brainer. Now, how do you find this out? Again, you go into your activity, and what you look for there and then is the box that shows you all the different posts that you have posted in a week or in a month. Okay, now you can do this over a longer period of time. This will give you an opportunity and a very unique perspective to be able to see what fans are engaging with the most. They will give you the opportunity to be able to see where people are liking, when they're liking, what time they're liking, and what particular photos that they are enjoying the most. Is it, for example, a painting of your dog? Is it a painting of your landscape, your seascape? Is it a painting of your cat? Is it a picture of your cat? Was it a romantic post between you and your loved one? This will give you valuable insight as to what your audience engages with. Remember, your audience is looking to engage with you, not just your artwork. Tip number 7, integrate videos to keep things interesting. A lot of people out there just want to post picture after picture after picture. They want the audience to engage with them. They want to make money. Boom, like that. Done. Nice. It would be wonderful if that happened, didn't it? Folks, I got to tell you, first of all, you've got to be willing to put in the work. But you can really engage your audience using the story mode on Instagram. And all you need to do is literally for 2 minutes maybe, just tell people what you're up to for that day. Say, hey folks, really great to see you. Hoping you're doing well wherever you are in the world. I'm really, put your own stint on it, and the way that you talk, allow your audience to get to know you. This is a painting I'm going to be working on today. This is a brand new art course I'm going to be working on today. I'm feeling lousy today because I didn't sleep too much. Engage with your folks as if they were your best friend, okay? Because that's the way I want you to visualize your audience. It's really important to visualize them as if you were talking to a friend, and if you do that, they will engage with you. They will want to talk to you backwards and forwards, and once you've got that, you have more chance of actually selling your artwork with this audience as opposed to just buy my artwork, buy my artwork. You've got to be willing to put the work in. Tip number 8 that we're going to look at today. When you're having fun, your fans and your audience will notice. People can spot a fake a mile off. We've said this a number of times, and the best advice I can give you is to be as genuine as possible. If you're someone that's not bright and vibrant and feels like, yeah, come on, let's go and do this, and really passionate about what you're doing, and you try to convince your audience of that, they're going to notice. It's okay to tell your audience, hey, I'm just starting out. I'm looking to build an audience here. Be honest with people. Be transparent, because ultimately that's what's going to help you succeed with your art business. When people can look at you and say, oh, that John Morris, he's really transparent. He's really open about who he is, what he does, what he's passionate about, what he absolutely hates. And he can be really, I can really appreciate this person for it. I may not see things exactly the same way he does, but if he can do it and be open and honest, then what can that mean for me? So use videos to engage your audience, to help them see a little bit more of you, and it really, you'll be amazed at how that actually builds things up. As we come to tip number 9, I want to give you a really valuable one. We're going to talk about this in an upcoming tutorial as well. And it's all about time management. Now, you can save a ton of time if you haven't got a ton of artwork already made. What you can do, if you're looking for something, to vary your posts up a little bit, you can use curated content from other places. For me, for example, I love motivational posts, and I share a lot of motivational posts with people because that's what we're looking for. Sometimes we get to Monday and we're like, oh my goodness, not another Monday. And they're literally like, right, let's do motivational Monday. At the moment, we've got a stupid thing going Meow Monday for all about pets and whatnot, but hey, it looked really good on paper, don't judge me. But Motivational Monday is a really popular one for many people around the world because they get to Monday and they're like, I need something to drive me forward, and you can use those photos that are on Google and that are on Yahoo and all these other places, and on Instagram. There's a ton of them out there, and you can actually use them. But I would definitely encourage you, credit the people that you actually take the photos from, because that'll do 2 things. Number 1, it keeps you right and in good standing with the people you're working with. But number 2, it actually engages the people that you're sharing the photos from, to the point they look at your work and think, oh, I want to follow this person. And the final tip I want to share with you today, folks, is share your most valuable valuable content with people. Now, the reason that we want to do this is because that's what's going to really engage people. If they can see, wow, this person's giving maximum value and he's giving this away for free, also as I can see it, maybe a snippet of a course or a painting or whatever it might be, then what would they do if I bought their course or their artwork or their coaching or whatever it might be? When people see that you're willing to give value, they respond in a massive way, and it's a really, really important thing that you then figure out why they're engaging with this post. You can also then add a call to action where you're getting them to go to your website or to your Facebook page or to message you or something like that. But you've got to always be thinking, in this, what is the value that I'm giving to this person? Just like this teaching, we're giving you 10 killer tips to really knock the ball out of the park on Instagram. Well, folks, that's all we've got time for today. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial on how to build your engagement on Instagram, how to really build your followers on Instagram. If you did, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button all over on YouTube, and hit that like, share, and subscribe button on Facebook as well. I know it's 3 different things, but you know what I mean. And I really hope that you enjoyed this and found it beneficial. If you did, feel free to chat me up in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you and engage with you. Tell me what some of your issues are and your struggles are right now, and hopefully this will bode for more content that we can put together in future episodes of Art Tips with John. And bringing that, we are going to thank our sponsors today, outreachart.org. They're the best at what they do in online art tutorials, which you can do from the comfort of your own home. Why? Because they understand their students, and they understand their struggles, their difficulties, their fears and failures, and they also understand how to build them up so they can develop and build some amazing, amazing artwork right from the comfort of their own home. And I have been your host, John Morris, the painter of memories, and this has been Art Tips with John, the only show that teaches you not only how to build a successful art business, but also how to unleash your creative talent. Until next time, take care, God bless, and I'll see you soon.